Hey guys, Noamadar here, again with us in the traders. Today I'm gonna talk with you about these three stocks that we put under the scope 1 month and a half ago. Okay, I'm talking about Amazon, Boeing, and Aurora Cannabis. So stay with us and see what happened with them. Hey guys, Noamadar here, again with us in the traders. As I said in the preview, today we're gonna talk about these three stocks that I put under the scope a month and a half ago. I even put this same shirt I wear right now, so I remember that. So, as I said, I'm talking about Amazon, about Boeing, and about Aurora Cannabis. The main point we're gonna move over them, we're gonna pass them. It's what happened to the stock in this time. If they had some great deal, they closed. Great big investor that bought shares. Maybe they started some new strategy. Maybe the analyst says something interesting. So this the most thing I'm gonna talk about, and we can't really know what's gonna happen with them, but maybe even about one of these stock I'll tell you, well, it's time to sell because I'm not sure what's gonna be the future for that stock. And maybe if I'll say something like that in the next video, I'll put some new stock under the scope for 2019, and I'll do some new preview. So let's jump to the first stock. I'm talking about Amazon. Amazon, when I did this first review, it was on $1,823, and today it's on $1,943. Means that we saw like 6% increase. Pretty nice. Also, that it's the first video I did. The Amazon was after a few days or even about a month of decrease in the stock, and I told you I think it's an opportunity to buy it pretty cheap, and it seems like it was the right decision. And now it went up, and it's already past the 1,900. Analysts believe it will get into the $3,000 per share in 2 to 3 years. All right, that seems now like it's crazy, like about 60% up in very short period. But all the three industries that now Amazon is in it, like the retail, AWS, it seems like they have pretty good success in the clouds. It seems like they're doing some great job with their free industries, which means the clouds, the retail, and the payments. Right, look pretty good. Looks like they're really customer focused. Think about how to make the customer feel better, work better, make more money by using their opportunities, and it's also helped them to grow and stay always in the main news, and always like company that everyone talk about it. It seems like they're doing some very good job this year, and the future is looking very good. Also, the retail is growing 4 times than they expected. So it seems like in Amazon everything is good. The stock increased in 6.5%. I really think it's a buy. So very good. So next one is Boeing. Boeing is something very special. Well, the stock didn't move really much. It's still on the round of 354, 355 per share. Didn't move really much. But the main thing that happened, that's the group of British Airways bought 200 airplanes from the company. 200 of the MAX 737 series of Boeing. Why it's very important? Not only it's big order, all right, even though they give a really big discount, and it was cost them only $24 billion. And it's a big news because it means that British Airways really believe in Boeing, and for Boeing it's very important because after the two crashes that took life of 346 people, that's a good news. Some big order. They can recap the industry, recap all their workers, and try to make things go to go forward, and try to forget what happened. They also said that they will pay $100 million for the families of those who lost their lives in the crashes. That's only $100 million before all the lawsuits they have. So the situation with Boeing, from one side, they got a pretty big order. By the way, this order is legit, all right? The main reason British Airways ordered this 200 MAX series of Boeing airplanes is that British Airways, more than 50% of their airplanes are belong to Airbus. And they don't want to put all their independence on Airbus company, and they decide to divide it, and 200 airplanes from Boeing. This is how they can divide its shares of airplanes in the company. So this is why they decide to go with Boeing. So good news for Boeing from one side. From the other side, they're gonna pay $100 million. It's not a big amount for a company like Boeing, but it's still a lot of money. And they also have like this about around 100 lawsuits because of the crashes they had. I'm not sure if you still believe Boeing is what you want to hold. Stay with that. Why not? It's still in a big discount. I decided to lose my position and sell it because I decided on my risk management of this period. I decided to sell Boeing and put my money on Facebook, by the way, but this is for other video. So next stock, we're talking about Aurora Cannabis stock. Cannabis stock that I believe it more than all the others, even more than Canopy, that we had a new video this week. I really like Aurora. I really like their strategy. Well, as if you remember, the strategy of Aurora Cannabis is not bringing some new investors that will put pressure on the company, like what happened to Canopy this week. They had to to fire their CEO because one of the investors put lots of pressure to see some results and to change the CEO. So Aurora don't work by pressure because they don't have this investor that will push them to do something they don't really want or to change their strategy. So for now, this strategy is good, but if they'll put some big investor in the company, I believe the stock will rise to the sky. A month and a half, the stock decreased 9%. Not really big movement for the cannabis industry. It doesn't mean anything. It's not mean they're gonna go up or down, but it's pretty stable, 9% in a month and a half in the cannabis. It's not that something bad happened. It's like, well, the rush around the industry is more calm. So if they do one of these three things, I believe the stock will jump in the near future. I'm talking about got some new big investor, show some profit for period, not only one, not in one quarter. I believe about 3 quarters, maybe 1 year of only profit. And the last one is to start to sell abroad, start to sell to other countries. For now, they sell only in North America and in the US, but if they start to sell in Europe or in other areas in the world, I believe it will make the stock jump. So, as I said, Amazon, Boeing, and Aurora, we talked about what happened with them. I told you I decided to sell my position in Boeing and move it to Facebook. So you need a decision. It's your decision to do what you believe. So this is our review, month and a half after we put these 3 stocks under scope. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please give me a like. Let me know what you think. I want to hear your ideas in the comment. Maybe we need to change something. Maybe you think something else. Maybe you think Boeing is still a buy and Facebook is not. So I'm Noam Adar. Thank you for being with me. Bye bye.